Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're playing Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14. This is year 2 of our PGA Tour career. We come into this episode 77th on the money leader list, 78th in the FedEx Cup standings, and we are ranked number 52 in the world golf rankings. We have dropped a few spots. We missed the cut at the Players' Championship. We did not participate in the Crown Invitational. Mama's Basement and the PGA Tour is proud to present the Memorial Tournament from Muirfield Village in Dublin, Ohio, part of the season-long chase for the FedEx Cup. The leaders, as we get our day started here, are at 5 under, and we're going to jump to hole number 2 with our highlights. First shot, we are at even still, and this one is heading right. The wind's going to push it even further right, and this one is way off the straight and narrow. I try to punch it under the limbs, but it catches and does not get very far, so we're going to try this punch shot again for stroke number 3. And we get this one back out into the fairway. This is a par 4. So here is our approach on shot number 4 of the hole. Looking to get it close enough to end up with a bogey if we can. This will have a little backspin on it, but it will end up quite a ways from the cup. And here is our putt for bogey. It's going to catch a little bit of a slope, but it comes to a stop short of the cup, and we're going to make the putt here for a double bogey. So after 2 holes, we are at +2. Not a great start this Thursday. And here is hole number 5, the 4th shot out of a bunker. And that one has some nice trickle. And very nicely played shot. We are at +3 now. Short putt for par. And we head here to hole number 8. We have dropped a couple more strokes now. We are at +5. And trying to get our round back on track here. Very nice approach right here. It's going to set us up for a birdie putt. Breaking slightly from right to left, and it drops. And we are back to +4. We finish off the front 9 with a bogey on number 9. So we make the turn at 5 over. And here we are at hole number 13 off the tee. Still at +5. Wind blowing out a little bit. This one's going to get a nice kick and end up right under a tree again. And we're having a really hard time with the driver here in this first round. Another punch shot. This time clears the branches, but it's going to roll for days and end up in the bunker at the green side. And trying to play another one with nice touch out of the sand. And that's going to stop right about where we would like it, leaving us a short uphill putt for par, and we miss it. Just push it to the right. And here we are on hole number 16. We're at +6 on the day. And this one's going to take a hop onto the green, and we are on the lower tier of the green, which is a good spot to be. Fairly long putt for birdie, but we're able to knock it down, and we are still at +5. We finish round 1 at +5. So we are even on the back 9, and we are tied for 127th at the end of round number 1. So 5 over par on round 1 here at the Memorial Tournament at Muirfield Village, and we get set for round number 2 here from Dublin, Ohio. On Mama's Basement, it is the Memorial Tournament presented by Nationwide Insurance, part of the FedEx Cup. And we're here to get second round action underway. Zach Johnson, Jason Day among the leaders. Here is hole number 1, our second shot. Sitting at +5, a stiff breeze blowing from behind us. And a very nice approach there. Leaves us an uphill putt, breaking slightly left to right for the birdie. And we judged the speed just right. And that may be a sign of good things to come. Let's hope so. Hole number 9 still at +4. Second shot, the approach over a little creek. Finds the center of the green and then rolls backwards. A little bit of a long putt for birdie. Nice slope from left to right. And a pretty well judged putt. Nice lag. Leaves us a tap in for par. And we missed the tap in. Oh my goodness. And here is another tap in for bogey. So, not a good way to end the first 9. We are even going out. And we'll make the turn and come back in here. Hole number 12, we're still at +6. First shot off the tee. And this one, with the wind blowing into us, it's going to knock that ball down. And it is going to splash land. So we have to take a drop. This is stroke number 3. And we still didn't get a lot on that one. And the backspin almost brings it off the front edge of the green. But it will be a pretty long putt for a bogey. So we are in trouble here on the back 9. Our chances of making the cut are very slim. Very good putt though. And it is a short, about 5 or 6 inches for the double bogey. Hole number 15, third shot. And this one, look at the backspin on that. And that one's going to put it in a nice little spot. However, we are at +9. So the wheels have come off here at Muirfield Village. And here is the putt for par. Hole number 17, still at +9, second shot. So there is no question that we are not making the cut here today. It'll be our second missed cut in a row. Gary Woodland, Sean O'Hare among the leaders at 7 under. And we are a ways off the pace from the bunker, our second shot. Our third stroke, I should say. And here is a putt to try to save par. End up with a sand save on the hole, breaking slightly from right to left. And that one is just going to stop on the lip of the cup. So we tap it in for a bogey. We're at +10, going to the final hole of our tournament here on a Friday. We are going to miss the weekend once again. And this one is into the tree. Again, struggling with the driver. You know what they say, when your driver's working, your putter's not. When your putter's working, your driver's not. And that's about the way it was today. A lot of long putts in the last couple of days in this tournament. And we have really judged them pretty well with the lag. So the putter has been really on, but everything else has just been a mess in this tournament. And this one, to add insult to injury, is going to catch a slope on that far side and roll off the green and into the bunker. Guys, this is looking like my game in real life. And even more so, as it's going to roll right back down at our feet. And this time we are able to get it out. Complete disaster here on the back 9 of the second round. This is for double bogey. Uphill. And again, see, our putter's really on. But that doesn't help us much when we are on 2 strokes beyond regulation. So we finished the day with a triple bogey. And man, we cannot wait to get our butts out of Ohio. +13 on the tournament. We were even at the end of the first 9. The second 9, we dropped 8 strokes. So, quick look at where we've come from. We missed the cut at the Valero Texas Open. We tied for 54th at the Zurich Classic. We missed the cut at the Players. And we missed the cut at the Memorial Tournament. Up next, we will cross the pond for the Shootout Classic from Royal Birkdale. As you see where we are standing now, 80th in the money, 82nd on the FedEx Cup, and somehow we have jumped back up to 50th, so whoever was below us had an awful awful last couple of weeks. So that is where we stand here on episode number 20 from the Memorial Tournament in Dublin, Ohio. Next up, we will be in the UK at Royal Birkdale for the Shootout Classic here on Mama's Basement.